Mm, yeah, I'm having breakfast today. I have. But I cannot express that I today breakfast because I don't know what is in English. Um, maybe.
Yeah,
I
you don't what's it called in Vietnamese then? Maybe I will know it.
yeah. The Vietnamese name of the that kind of food is bún mì xào. You know,
Bun.
bún bún mì xào.
Oh, I don't know if I know bun mi
Uh,
bao. I don't know what that one is. All I know is banh mi
in
and pho, but I think that's in the north. Oh,
in this kind of food, we have a white and yellow noodles in mixed together. White and yellow noodles
ah,
together, and we eat these noodles with vegetable and mm, soya and um and fried fried stuff, you know.
yeah, yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, bún mì
Yeah, I love
xào.
it. And is that a dish for particularly for Ho Chi Minh City?
Yes,
Yeah.
particular in
Lovely.
Ho Chi Minh City. But
Oh, I love.
I don't think Đà Nẵng has this kind of food. I don't think so.
No, I think we have white noodles, but and we wong, but we don't. We have white and yellow. I like that in Vietnam you have different foods for different areas. But well done. Okay, lovely. Well, let's make a start today. So I'd like you to express your opinion on the following statement. All happiness depends on a leisurely breakfast. What do you think
Yeah.
about that?
All happiness depends on a leisurely breakfast. Actually, I do not understand that far meaning of the statement. How can they say that all happiness all happiness depends on the breakfast? I do not
I know.
understand that.
I guess for you it's more of a, so it's in your opinion, do you think that if you don't eat breakfast, then you won't be happy for the day?
Sorry, can you repeat again? I cannot hear you well.
No problem, I was just trying to rephrase it for you. So, do you think if you don't have breakfast, then this will affect your happiness?
Mm, uh, yes, I think if I skip breakfast, it will affect my my spirit. Yeah, but I don't think
Yeah.
all happiness depends on breakfast. I don't think all the word all is too too much too much strong. Think so?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand completely what you mean. You think, you can still have a happy day. Maybe if you miss breakfast, it doesn't mean that you will be completely done. Yeah, definitely. Okay, lovely. Well done. Well, thank you. We'll move on to the vocabulary now. So I'm going to read the words and then I would like you to repeat them after me once I've finished. So concentration, energetic, overeating, irritable, endurance.
Yeah. Concentration, energetic, overeating, i- irritable, endurance.
Yeah. Ah, brilliant. Well done. Really good pronunciation. Okay, so could you define concentration for me,
Um,
please?
Yeah, concentration is synonyms with attention and focus. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's having that focus and being able to concentrate on something. Definitely. And could you make a sentence using that word?
Yeah. Mm, Having deserved breakfast will help improve your concentration.
So having breakfast first will improve your concentration.
Concentration.
Yeah, well done. Very good sentence. Okay, and now would you like to define energetic for me?
Yeah, energetic. That means having needing a lot of energy and enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm. Yeah, well done. Could you just repeat the word enthusiasm?
Mm, yeah, enthusiasm.
Okay,
I
well done.
understand
And
that.
now,
Yeah,
do you understand it? Yeah?
I understand that word. Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
You want me to pronounce that word again?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, enthusiasm.
Yeah, that's it. Well done. And could you make a sentence using that word?
Yeah. Um, you should have a healthy breakfast for energetic mornings.
Ah, you should have breakfast for
Have healthy,
energetic
yeah,
mornings.
yeah.
Yeah,
Should have
perfect.
healthy breakfast for energetic mornings. Yeah.
Ah, yeah, you should have a healthy breakfast. Yeah, well done. Because maybe if you eat something that's not healthy, it could be the opposite, couldn't it? You might not be energetic.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, lovely. So, would you like to now do overeating?
Overeating, that means eat too much. Too much. Too much. Maybe much
Ex-
more than need. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So eating way more than you need and mostly unhealthy. So maybe you overeat fast food or something.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. Could you define that word for me?
Um, Hobbies.
Could you make a yeah?
Yes, like I said, so overeating. Obvious people find it difficult to stop overeating.
Could you repeat that again?
Obese people find
Uh,
it difficult to stop overeating.
yes, exactly. Obese people find it difficult to stop overeating. Yeah,
Yeah.
lovely. Well done. Okay, and now we will have irritable.
Irritable. Irritable means getting annoyed easily.
Exactly. So getting annoyed easily. And could you make a sentence using that word?
Um, he is always irritable towards someone who touch his affairs without his permission.
Okay, so he is always irritable when people touch his stuff without permission.
Yes, without
Yeah,
his permission.
perfect. Yeah, exactly. Lovely. And also related to food, often people can get irritable when they don't have food. So maybe when they're hungry, they become irritable.
Yeah, become
Yeah,
irritable.
lovely. And could you define endurance?
Endurance. Yeah. Endurance means the ability to suffer something miserable or difficult for a long time without complaining.
Yeah, exactly. So it's the ability to continue doing something painful or difficult. You have endurance. Okay, and could you make a sentence with that word?
Um, she showed remarkable endurance in the way she behaved with her grumpy mother-in-law.
Yeah, well done. So she showed remarkable endurance in the way she behaved with her grumpy mother-in-law. Well done. Very good sentence. Okay, lovely. And could you just, before we move on to the grammar, could you just repeat the 5 words for me, please?
Yes. Concentration, energetic, overacting, irritable, ignorant.
Lovely. Again, really good pronunciation, Quinn, so well done. Okay, so now we're going to have a look at some useful idioms. So there's this idiom that we say called to bite off more than you can chew. Okay, so to bite off more than you can chew. And this means to take on more than you are capable of doing.
You have been kicked from this conference.
Yeah, carry on.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
On my screen, I just see the third slide, not the fourth slide.
Oh, okay. If you could just refresh your page, so press F5 to refresh, and then it should come back.
Okay, wait me a moment, please.
No problem.
Hello?
Okay, Quinn, is it on? Hello, Quinn, is it on the page?
Yeah. I see that slide.
Lovely. Yeah, brilliant. Well, so you can see the idiom to bite off more than you can chew, which means to take on more you're capable of doing. So I could say, oh, today I bit more off than I could chew, and I'm working every single hour of the day. Okay, so for example, and then we have to stuff one's face. Oh, I'm supposed to put that in a little box. So to stuff one's face is to eat a lot, quickly, and greedily. Okay? So you should not stuff your face while having breakfast. So I'd like you to think of a sentence for both idioms. Okay? So one sentence for each. You can have a minute to think about it.
Yeah, I have prepared our lesson so I can make sentence now, immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, lovely. Okay, brilliant.
Yes, the sentence with the first idiom is take it easy. You are working as if you bite up more than you can chew.
Can you just repeat that again? You are working.
You are working as if you bite off more than you can chew.
Okay, so we would rephrase that and you could say, you are biting off more than you can chew by working too much. Okay, so you could rephrase it into a sentence like in that way. So using the idiom at the beginning there.
Yeah.
Okay, and would you like to make a sentence for to stuff one's face?
Yes. Just wait me a minute to correct that sentence. Sentence.
Of course. Take your time, no problem at all.
Sorry, may I ask a question? May I ask you a question, teacher?
Yeah, of course you can ask me. Yeah, of course you can ask me a question.
About my formal sentence. My formal sentence, you are working as if you bite off more than you can chew. It is incorrect about grammar. Just not good convey.
So I think what the issue there is you're working Could you repeat that sentence again? You are working.
You are working as if it's off more than you can chew.
So you wouldn't say as if, okay?
Yeah.
Because you're taking on more than you're capable of doing. So you are working too much and biting off more than you can chew. You can do it that way round, but you wouldn't use grammatically as if in that sentence. So you wouldn't say you are working as if you are biting off more than you can chew, because it's a statement. So you are working too much and you're biting off more than you can chew.
Yeah.
Does that help?
Maybe as if should use in written English.
In written English?
In Britain.
In Britain.
Written English.
Yes. Yes, I'm from England, and we use the idiom to bite off more than you can chew. Or I bit off more than I could chew. But when you're writing, maybe formal writing, you wouldn't use that language. It's because it's an idiom. It's like a slang, so it's informal. So you would use it maybe when with friends or.
Oh, yes, yes. I understand.
When you're
Thank
talking
you.
to someone. Yeah, or you could say he is biting off more than he can chew by having so many people visit his house. So he's biting off more than he can chew because he's not capable of having that many people at his house.
Yeah.
Okay. So could you make a sentence with to stuff one's face?
Yes. He has habit of stuffing his face even in formal party.
Could you read? He was stuffing his face. Could you repeat that
Yes.
one more time?
He has habit of stuffing his face even in formal party.
Ah, yeah, even at a formal party. Lovely, yeah. So he has a habit of stuffing his face even at a formal party. Yeah, so where you're not supposed to do, stuff your face, he is still doing one. So that's just like stuffing your face is putting a lot of food in your face. But yeah, I think you use that very well. So well done, Quinn, for both of those. Okay, so we'll move on to the essential structure today. And the essential structure is subject plus help or helps somebody to. Okay? So, for example, having breakfast helps us to be more active. Okay? So having breakfast helps us to be more active. But I'd like you to talk about the importance of having breakfast. And I'd like you to use the 3 pictures to do this. So I'd like you to use this one first. Using the structure and the topic, I'd like you to make a sentence.
Yes. Having breakfast helps people maintain a healthy body weight.
Yes, having breakfast helps maintain a healthy body weight. Well done, very good. And could we make a sentence with protect your heart?
Yeah. Having breakfast helps us to protect our heart. Our heart.
Yeah, very good. Helps us to protect our heart. And I just want to correct the one before. So you'd say having breakfast helps us to maintain. Sorry, I missed that out. But yeah, well done. Okay, and the last one, please.
Sorry, help us maintain help us to maintain. It is
Helps us to maintain. Or you could say helps us maintain. Yeah, equal. So they're both the same, and you can use either or.
Yes. Yeah. And the third sentence, having breakfast help us to be lower our risk of type 2 diabetes.
Yeah, lovely, and well done because you changed of to our. So well done, brilliant. Okay, now could you make your own sentence for me, please?
Help us to to be lower. Teacher?
Help. Oh, okay. So helps us to lower. So having breakfast helps us to lower our risk. It lowers, yeah.
Just the lower. I just think I just think behind after preposition two we should use a verb.
Okay, no, yeah, the verb infinitive. So having breakfast helps us uh, to lower, because you're to lower, okay, because it's the verb infinitive. So you can say to lower. So that's fine, yeah, to lower. So it's the verb infinitive rather than it's something. It is actually, in this sense, it's actually a verb because you're doing something. You're lowering. Okay, and then obviously because it's the affinitive, you have the to at the beginning. Yeah,
Yep.
no problem at all. That's a bit of a tricky one. Yeah.
Because I misunderstand. I understand wrong about the form of lower. I just think it's just adjective. It's also
Yeah. Oh.
also
Yeah. No, it can be an adjective, but it's actually, I think it's more used as a verb to lower something. So it's a doing word, isn't it? You are lowering your risk of heart disease. You are lowering. But yes, you can use it. You can sometimes use it as an adjective. I'm trying to think of an example for you. I don't know how can you give me an example when you use it as an adjective?
adjective.
Yeah, can you give? Yeah, I don't know if you can use it as an adjective. I'm just gonna check that. Look, please bear with me. Think of a sentence.
I am lower than him. My height.
Yes,
Height
or you could say, what you'd say is it is on the lower shelf, okay? Because you're describing the shelf, so that's when you'd use it as an adjective. But
Yeah.
to lower would be the verb infinitive.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, well done. So if it's describing a noun, then it will be a adjective. Can you make me another sentence using your own ideas?
Yeah. Having breakfast helps us to provide long-term health benefits.
Yeah, okay, so what you'd say, you wouldn't say maybe provide, maybe you could say having breakfast helps us to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So maybe you would say maintain, so to keep up, basically, that is. So because provide is more to give something, to provide. So maintain is keeping it at a good level, a certain level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well done for making your own sentence as well. Okay, well, we're going to have some discussions now. So I'm going to read you this. Breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, and dine like a pauper. First of all, do you know what this quote means?
Yes, I know. I heard that word many times.
And why do you think, what do you think this quote means then? So could you explain it to me?
That means people should focus on breakfast as the first priority meal of the day, and then lunch, and with dinner it's okay if we eat not it's it's not it doesn't affect it much about our health whether we eat dinner or not.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think that it's good to eat a big dinner for like having a huge dinner before you go to bed?
No, I'm afraid of obesity, so I don't have a dinner.
Yeah.
I just drink a small glass of milk or eat one egg.
Okay, yeah, yeah, definitely. Well done. That's nice that you do that because often, and why do you think you shouldn't eat? What happens? Why shouldn't you eat a big dinner? Do you know why?
Mm. Um, yes, because I heard that after 7 p.m., all food we eat, will become fat. Will become fat, and it's not good for our health, for our heart and stomach.
Yeah. Yeah. And also, have you heard of the word digestion?
Digestion, digestion. I missed that word, but I forgot. I forgot what it
Yeah. So what digestion is it's how food breaks down in your stomach. Okay. So maybe sometimes you can have pain because of digestion. But often if you eat a big dinner, then when you sleep, your digestion slows down, and like you said, you are more likely to put on weight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And would you eat a bigger breakfast or bigger lunch? What would you eat?
According to Vietnamese habit, um, there we focus on lunch, not breakfast.
You focus on lunch, not breakfast?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah,
I
definitely.
usually, I'm usually having lunch bigger than breakfast, fuller than breakfast.
Yeah. Okay, lovely. Yeah, well done. Okay, and what would you have for dinner? So you said you have dinner for milk. Do you have the same every day, the same food every day, or does it vary?
The breakfast,
Yeah.
mm, yeah, no, I change my breakfast for each day. Maybe some days some days I eat bún mì xào as I mentioned above. Some days I eat soup with milk or bread. Um, 7 days, 7 days a week. Every day of a week, I take a variety of breakfast every day.
Yeah, yeah, so you have a variety. And do you eat out a lot?
Now, mm, very often, very often it's
Ah, very often. And is that because it is because it is easier, or because you prefer?
Just about breakfast. Just about breakfast. With the lunch and with lunch, I just eat at home. Just breakfast because in the morning I do not have enough time to cook.
Oh, okay, so you eat breakfast out?
Yes, I eat breakfast out. Always
Ah, yes.
eat breakfast out.
Yeah, yeah, because you don't have enough time to cook. Is that before work?
Uh, yeah.
Yeah. I notice in Vietnam, many people have breakfast in the morning. Like lots of people are always eating out for breakfast. Whereas in England, not many people have breakfast out. More people in England would go out for lunch or dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In England, what time does people start your work? Start their work?
So most jobs are 9 till 5 p.m. So 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. But often now, because of there's more of a crisis, some people work 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. So that's an average working day.
Okay, because in England, the people start working later than in Vietnamese. So in England, people have enough time to prepare breakfast at home.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you're right. And also, so in England, you only have maybe 30 minutes or a 1 hour break for lunch. But in Vietnam, you have longer for lunch.
I think a majority of companies just take 1 hour for lunch. Just let
Okay.
1 hour, 1 hour for lunch. Majority of
Yeah.
companies.
So like sometimes maybe if like because of the weather, because it gets so hot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And also like I don't know, how far do you have to travel to work?
Mm. Actually, now I'm looking for a stable job. I just stay home. Actually now, but
Oh, okay.
in the past, I work from I started working from 1 p.m. 1 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Ah, okay. So you did like an afternoon shift, as we
Yes,
would call it.
and
Yeah, lovely. And so now you are looking for a job?
yes, I'm looking for a job.
What kind of job are you looking for?
um, I'm looking for a job relating English language and education. I submit my CV to Topic Connected for telesale staff, but the recruitment, the HA department didn't contact with me.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, lovely. Oh, brilliant. Okay, well, we'll have a look at your assessment today. It was hard to fill out, but I remember some of the things that we picked up today. So, just the word enthusiasm. Enthusiasm. Could you repeat that?
Enthusiasm.
That's it. Well done. Perfect. Is there any other words that you would like some help with on your pronunciation?
Yeah. No. I think that I don't meet the problem with pronunciation.
No, I think you're right. Your pronunciation is really well done. And so for your vocabulary, you defined all the vocabulary very well, and you made simple sentences using the words. So I gave you 9 out of 10. And also for the grammar, you were able to make 4 sentences using the structure. So well done. And you also used one of your own ideas of your own ideas. So also well done. One of your own ideas. And then there was just a few little bits within the grammar structure that we went over, just restructuring the sentence. But well done. So really, really good lesson. You're doing really well. Do you have any questions for me before we wrap up?
Yeah. I have a question for you, but it's not relating our lesson. Is it okay?
Yeah, that's fine, because we're coming to the end of our lesson now, so feel free to ask anything you like.
My cousin, so because you know I am looking for a stable job in Vietnam, a job relating English language and education, but I don't have a diploma.
You don't have a passport?
I do not have any diploma relating English. Yeah.
Oh, so you don't have an English diploma. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, could you repeat the question? So what was it that you wanted to do?
My cousin suggested me to go abroad to take an intensive English and a course of TESOL. Do you know?
Oh,
It's
a
an
TESOL.
Yeah. Do you know it's an
Yes.
ideal suggestion?
Do I know any suggestions?
Do you think that advice is an ideal suggestion? Ideal advice?
It's an ideal advice. Yeah, well, I did a TESOL myself. So it's a very intense course, but I think that it is a very good course. I think it is really good, and it is definitely worth the money. And with the TESOL, would you like to teach English?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, you would like to be a teacher yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I could highly recommend the TESOL course, in my opinion. I thought it was very good. It was an intense course, so a lot of information and a lot of writing. So as long as you feel confident within your English, I think I would think it was a good suggestion that they made. Yeah.
Yes.
And also, it's very well recognized. So do you know what I mean by very well recognized? So it means that, yeah, so like, you know, if you were to get a job and you have a TESOL, this is very good. So it's a good thing to have. It's very strong.
Yes. Thank you.
No
Thank you for the
problem.
answer.
Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or okay, well, lovely. Well, let me know if there is at the end, and I'll just go through the wrap up. So today we did vocabulary related to the importance of having breakfast, and we had the idioms to bite off more than you can chew, and to stuff one's face. And then we had a look at the structure: subject plus helps somebody to, verb infinitive. And while we were doing that, we had a look at the adjective lower as an adjective, so it's on the lower shelf as it's describing the shelf, but also to lower as a verb infinitive. And then we had a discussion about the importance of breakfast. So if you can remember to do your homework in the downloadable outline from the website, I'm sure you'll remember because you seemed very well prepared today, which is lovely, Quinn. And of course, here you can find your mission. So you need to take note of what you improve on. Today, I think your pronunciation was very good. Just maybe have a little look into the idioms. But other than that, I think it was a really good lesson. And it was a pleasure to teach you. So hopefully I'll see you again, Quinn, and I'll say goodbye for now. And I hope you have a lovely day.
Yes. Thank you, teacher.
No problem, Quinn. Have a nice day.
Have a nice
Thank
day.
you. You too.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And hope to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you again. Hopefully I'll see you again soon.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.